missing an opportunity. The opportunity that comes when the #1 team in the country comes into your house and you have an opportunity to stake your claim to one of those coveted playoff positions. Coming out with it, it's Bennett. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Handoff from the gun. Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. The run from the shotgun. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the running back. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a first down. It's a thing at Clemson to run downhill, literally, usually when they enter the stadium. But sometimes it feels like this running game's doing that.
They run down the hill, and a lot of times they don't stop, Reese, because they keep the tempo and they keep the foot on the gas, and that's what Clemson's kind of built this offense on is tempo, trying to wear you out, and they slip in the run game and the quick passing game and running QB and so many things to look at.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down and run. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Makes a move. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. The Blue Devils offense will have its first possession of the game. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs. And
picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking for room, it's Davidson. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Quarterback gets the first down. Headed to the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tacklers, defensive ends, linebackers, they can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Slides. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense got it, they're on the run. Touchdown Tigers. The defense takes matters into its own hands. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. There he goes. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. And the Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Secures it at the 30. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Second down coming up. They're going to run it. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. And the Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Barnett. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Clemson! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Looking to fire. Snags it down the right side. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Not the most productive half of this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Under fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Blue Devils will hustle to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. What a disappointment. No good. Well, that's the way it goes sometimes. Missed field goal, still down by 24.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you've got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
Got it in the middle. It's Davidson. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Pressure coming. And the pass rush gets home.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they had made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. He leaves it with his back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Barnett. Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front?
Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Tigers come to the line with set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. He's got it on the move. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. A first down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. UTSA delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the American. Trust me when I say the party is on in San Antonio. Always fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Oh, they're after him. Trying to get rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Wants to go up top. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Takes a hit as he fires. Complete to the right. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Well, and if you're wondering why this offense hasn't scored in this game, it's plays like that. Not only have they not been able to execute running or throwing the football, they've had penalty problems, but it's turnovers as well. And here in the fourth quarter, ball security coming back to bite this offense, giving that one up.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Power football with the run. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
Running back searching for a hole. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. First down here for the offense. The give to the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Misconnection leaves him with a 3rd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is in.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. And the Blue Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give on the option. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Blue Devils will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wants to bring it back. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's in open space downfield. There he goes. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. This time of year, when you're the higher-ranked team, you're getting everybody's best shot, and guys, they answer the bell.
There are head coaches in this sport that say nameless, faceless opponents. You got to be able to show up. You got to be able to bring your best game to the park, regardless of who you're playing. A lot of eyes on this one, David, because of the rankings, but man,